trying to score early on the shot clock.
Jazz win the tip. Here comes Nurkic, bangs inside, flips it home. I tell you gotta love Nurk, the way he played. Guard skills across midcourt.
It is a great compliment, and he just brings so much to this team. And right there, because of a great
last 8 games, and Will Hardy sings his praises on a continuous basis as Ace goes down low inside. 2 quick buckets by the rookie.
Ace's athletic ability is amazing. And there's Larson getting away with another.
In the loss of San Antonio.
Jaquez, a nice player off the dribble as well. Last time against the Jazz, came up with 20 points.
Baseline drives on Nurk, leaves it. Ball deflected out. 3 is up. Got it.
Yeah,
Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins that time. Jazz almost came up with it.
Back cut, Cody wide open, flick of the wrist for 2, another assist. And again, it's I looked at the starters again tonight, and Big T. Wiggins, can't believe 12 years in this league. He was the rookie of the year back in 14-15, and
you know, he's got some beneficiaries that can go individual.
Nice job. Boy, Mikhailuk saw the ball was coming off the front of the rim. He busted tail down on the baseline, rebound and bucket.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins really benefits us to see him dunk right there because the floor is spread wide.
Knock it off the glass, picked up Wiggins quickly the other way. But Jaquez puts up a wild shot, but you got to box him out. Adebayo, 4 years with the Clippers. Powell in the paint, gave it up. A catch and shoot, the 3 is good. First shot, a 3-ball. Nicely done. Mikhailuk behind the back pass. Nurk, Euro steps it home.
Oh, just a great save and steal by Svi on a behind the back pass to Nurk.
Little globetrotterish. This clean by Jovic. Oh, nicely done, Anderson from Collier. Isaiah, nearly 7. Had that career night in Cleveland for 43. There's a stop and pop jumper. Out she comes, and Fontecchio with a rebound. Ball stolen, nice hands. Filipowski flips a pass, key to the rack. Oh, Keontae punishes the rim. 5 in the court. Adebayo tries a baseline, shut down by Anderson. Turns, fires, that shot's up and splashes it for 2. Up and out, tapped up, loose ball. Sends a ball, took it away, breakaway. Collier, 2 hands it.
Jazz with numbers on that break. Really good defense that time. Until somebody gets a hold of that ball, and Bryce Sensabaugh does a nice job with that kick ahead.
Got it. You know, T, Miami works the perimeter and the 3 uncontested. Here's Anderson. He went slow-mo, drove it, kick it, Ace flies it over the rim and the rebound.
His athleticism on that play was absolutely superb.
Boy, it was on display. Fontecchio. Not Markkanen without K-Love. Inside the drive, the bucket looked like a late whistle called on. 8-point game, Miami. Clayton fires up a triple. Jazz need one. Up, out, and in. Oh, nice touch. Miami. Larson, tough cross-court pass. Inside, left hand, push it, score it.
Tough shot.
Nurkic spins, beautiful move, finger roll just out of his reach. And the rebound to Jovic. Mikhailuk, they pass it back out. Here's Norman Powell. Takes the bump, step back Jay. Looks good, is good. All day to shoot that triple. Missed by Larson, rebounded.
So the guy that's going to be open is Adebayo that time, but the guy that's going to be open for the Jazz is the guy who goes down to help, and Keontae with that last basket was proof of that.
First score in the second quarter for Bam, and then Ace comes right back and rim, Big T.
Yeah, he does, and the Jazz hopefully can get on a little streak. A stop here will go a long way.
Larson splashes down. Nurk, nice rebound. Got good position on Wiggins. The cutter. Cody, you bet. Put it down, right hand.
Well, if you're open, Nurk will find you.
That's 7 dimes, T, in the first half. 6.3 rebounds. And right coming back at you. You blink an eye, and 2 of 11. There's another giveaway. Flip tries to run it down, and the follow off the miss. Wiggins. Both teams, T, have really taken care of the ball. Keyonte somehow was
Heading to make it work.
There's another pass on a cutting Ace Bailey.
Them in the best positions to succeed. Understanding what you have and what you don't have. And another backdoor cut by Ace and a find by Nurk. That shot he loves, coming around that screen for that off the dribble.
Valanciunas fires up a 3 and splash down 8 points. Somehow Keys saved it along the baseline. Mikhailuk now splits a double team. Left hand lays it up and out.
Missed opportunity there.
Goggles.
That's exactly why I wore goggles.
Just a swipe across the face, hit the eye. Keyonte with a dish, and then Nurk gets the big 7-footer and 290. And he used every pound of it.
I was going to say, use every bit of it.
Bam shows his outside ability. Got blocked. Larson, catch and shoot 3. Bang.
That's what they do.
Time. Also on the list is the trade deadline on the 5th of February. Sensabaugh claps his.
That's his superpower.
7-1 run. Utah. Wiggins forced it out. 3 ball. Good. The offensive rebound. Jaime Jaquez. Filipowski roams into the lane. He'll step back, got a 10-footer good, and the Jazz have found. Utah's given up 16 points on 10 turnovers. Sensabaugh drives, step back triple away. Good spin, and nice shot, T. Nice shot. With a 3. And that, he had a 3 in the second quarter. He was 1 of 5 in the first half. Sends the ball again, feeling it for the Jazz team. They work it out front straight away. The bounce is out, and sends the ball with a rebound. Collier to Clayton, back out front. Nurk dials up a triple and hits it. Plenty of time, just past the 10-minute mark. Adebayo, Fontecchio, great patience, and they find the open man from downtown.
Fast, and when you spread the floor that well.
A beautiful drive. You saw Bam just step out of the way. Bam, step back 3. Collier now with 13.
It's hard to get a
Dropped. That would have been a circus shot and brought the house down. Lob it down low inside. Nurkic helps. Out front. Oh, he's been hot, T. Jovic. Side out. Off the wing. No, Simone straight away. 3 is up. And we've watched that multiple times in a short 2-year span here in Salt Lake. Nurkic stays on the floor. Drive it inside, off the mark. There it is.
There it is.
I mean, it's amazing. Nurk, when he retires, you can probably hit the runway.
That just says a lot about him, too. He's just creative.
Stay tuned. Siegfried and Jets.
That's what they've been able to make their identity.
How about that to finish off? Well,